So you think come home from work and tell me what the fuck to do around this bitch? You got me fucked up. I ain't doing shit around here. That's your motherfucking job.
Who the fuck do you think that you're yelling at, though? You're not talking to me.
I am talking to you. You clean this fucking mess up.
Okay, let's get this shit straight real quick.
I don't clean shit around this bitch. I pay the bills around this bitch. You clean up. The fuck you talking about?
You out your rabbit ass motherfucking mind if you think you finna tell me what the fuck to do.
No, I'm gonna tell you.
No, you not finna tell me what the fuck to do.
I ain't trying to hear none of that shit.
You finna get your ass up and clean this shit. I don't give a fuck what type of bills your ass pay up in this motherfucker. I ain't gotta be your mama. Don't put your hands on me. I ain't gotta be your mama, but I'm finna tell your ass what the fuck you finna do though. Yes, the fuck I am. And what you gonna do about it though? What you gonna do about it? I ain't cleaning shit. I run this bitch, not you. You pay the bills in this bitch.
Who the fuck are you talking to like that?
You is who the fuck I'm talking to like that. What? That's what the fuck I thought. Walk your ass out that door.
I ain't cleaning up shit though.
Yes, the fuck you is. I ain't cleaning up after your ass.
I ain't cleaning up shit.
Yeah, alright. We gon' see.
It's all about you. This video here for the ones that think it's all about them. It's all about you. But you know I'm lying. Now let me cook. All right. Men who think they are the prize are sassy, according to these females. How do I want to attack this shit and slay this shit, man? How do I want to slay this shit today? How do I want to slay this shit today? I was peaceful. I'm waiting on my North Carolina hat. You know what I mean? This motherfucker still ain't in the mail yet. It's supposed to come today, hopefully. And, you know, I'm just chilling, you know what I mean? Just kicking back. If the hat don't come, how many of y'all see it? Somebody with that Yankee hat? Not many, guarantee you that. But anyways, if the hat don't come, it's all good. I just never had my North Carolina hat, so I was gonna rock it with the video, but wasn't meant to be. So it's manipulation tactics. It's basically telling men, you are a woman if you demand standards. There's a U.S. truck. I think my hat might be here, y'all. I might have to do this video over, dog. I might have to do this video over because I think that's my motherfucking hat. I don't know, man. I might just cook with it. But they're saying, women are saying that if a man, it's everything. If you pay attention, anytime a man demands some type of cooperation or knowing his worth or some shit like that, he's a female and all this other shit. And this is because women have been trained and conditioned to believe that a man is just supposed to just accept them for who they are and not demand nothing out of them. And it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that a lot of women are not going to notice a man's worth. They're not going to know a man's worth until their worth declines as a woman. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I'm going to say that again. It's unfortunate that a lot of females will not know the worth of a man until their worth declines as a woman. And you got to ask yourself, why is that? Why can't she see the worth of the man? What is blocking her vision? The main thing that's blocking her vision is her thinking that she's the prize. By the way, prize. Something that is given to someone, this is the definition, something that is given to someone who worked hard, a thing given as a reward to the winner of a competition or in recognition of an outstanding achievement. All right, we got that right. Prize. A thing given as a reward to the winner of a competition or in recognition of an outstanding achievement, right? So let me ask you this. When it comes to dating and stuff, everybody's in competition, like it or not. Even the female that's claiming that she's the prize and the man's not, right? So if we break this shit down, what I just read, the man was in competition. The woman was in competition. The woman has to win you, right? She has to win you from the other women. And she has to recognize that this is an outstanding achievement. So men and women, especially the bad bitches, why the fuck wouldn't a man want to be the prize? Why wouldn't, no, I said that wrong. Why wouldn't you want your woman to think you're the prize? Or why wouldn't you as a woman want to think the man is the prize? Because the man thinks you're the prize, vice versa. You know what I think when I hear this shit? That you're dealing with, you got to understand that when the woman says the man's not the prize, she's basically saying it's all about me. That's why I played that video. She is basically saying it's all about me. Because if it wasn't, we just read the definition. Why don't she feel like it's an outstanding achievement when she wins you? See, a woman who thinks that you're a great person and I got this great man and all this, she understands that she's got a prize. Just like a man, vice versa, understands that the woman is his prize. But ultimately, the relationship is the prize. So if you're dealing with women who don't understand this or don't want to understand this, then it's all about her. Because no woman should be saying the man ain't the prize, I'm the prize, unless she's the type of female that thinks it's all about her. Are you following what I'm saying? Because I'm not even, y'all know how I do it. I might start off slow, but once I get in that trance and that zone, it's over with. It's over with. Plus, I'm trying to see what this UPS truck doing. Why the fuck wouldn't I want a woman that thinks why would I want a woman who don't think I'm the prize? And thinks that it's sassy if I think I'm the prize. So it's sassy for me to think that a woman who won me out of competition, because we just read it, something that's won out of competition and recognized as an outstanding achievement. So why wouldn't I want a woman who thinks that that was an outstanding achievement that I got this man? Furthermore, why wouldn't a woman think that? Why wouldn't a woman think that if she's really looking for a man and all this other shit? Think about it. Again, a thing given as a reward to the winner of a competition or in recognition of an outstanding achievement. So in other words, the woman and the man should both feel like they got a prize. It shouldn't be this bad bitch shit that I'm the prize and you're not. And the only reason why that's happening is because you're dealing with people who think that they are better than you or it's all about them. And no, man, where you going? I guess that wasn't my hat. Oh, well, I don't know. It's FedEx. That's right. But understand, the women that are trying to deal with you or trying to really deal with you in a real way, they don't talk like that. They're not like, I'm the prize, you're not. Because they're going to feel like you're an outstanding achievement that they won through competition. Just like I would feel that way if I picked a woman out of competition. Why the fuck would I not say you're not the prize? I am. See, this is what happens. It's unfortunate that I don't know who's all behind this shit. But I know the agenda. I know why they're doing it. They're basically trying to make women against men so they can depopulate and all this other shit. And it's working because women are eating this shit up. They're eating it up left and right, man. And I'm not saying men are innocent because they're not. They're not. But every time I look on social media, everywhere I go, all I hear is, men ain't shit, I'm the best thing ever, and all this other stupid ass shit. And I can only blame men first, because y'all should be expecting more out of a female than just looks and sex. Because think about it. I can't just look. There's a lot of women who think I look good. That don't mean they're going to deal with me. Right? So how is it that a woman could just look good and give sex and she can get all these men? How is that possible? This is why what I said earlier. Unfortunately, a lot of females, they're not going to know the worth of a man until their worth as a woman starts to decline. And that's unfortunate because she needs to know it, why it's easier and better for her to actually attract a great guy instead of waiting until later down the line and then, oh shit, a man was good in my life. I should have got a man. A man is actually something great that God gave us. It don't make sense. It's like a lot of men who think that woman is just sex and us all they are, and then they get older in life and then they realize, damn, I want a great woman. It's probably too late. You should recognize that shit when you was younger. And that's what I see a lot of women doing because social media and men not having standards and shit. I'm not saying that it's all about a man. That would make me just as guilty as these females who do this dumb shit. It ain't all about a man. It's about two people, or what the fuck are we talking about? Why am I going to get in a relationship with you if it's all about you? It don't make sense. There's no reason. What do I get out of that? So I'm going to work this hard to be a great guy and just give it to a female that thinks it's all about her? That don't make sense to me at all. At all. And that's why a lot of these females, they're not going to get a man because they don't understand the worth of a man, because a lot of them, because the man wasn't in the house and the woman is bitter because the man left her a single mother or some shit. So they don't even understand the worth of a man because there's no man to show them or tell them. So they grow up thinking that men ain't nothing and it's all about me. They don't understand the worth of a man. Just like a lot of times, a lot of men don't understand the worth of a female until it's too late. If you understand the worth of the woman and man, then you understand that they are a prize too. You can be a prize. Okay, you're a prize. Fine. Right? You claim you're a prize. Okay, great. But if I'm going to deal with a woman, okay, I'm a prize as a man. I'm going to deal with a woman. I have to understand that she's a prize too. Can't be like, I'm just a prize. You ain't shit. It's all about me. And that's craziness. That's craziness, man. Oh, make them wait in your inbox for years. And I didn't see it all, man. Every day I wake up, it's always something new. And they only doing that because they get so many men after them, but they don't understand that most men are only after them for one thing, not because you're this great person. I'm not saying that you're not a great person, but the reason why you got so many men after you is because of one thing. It's not because they know you, because you clearly don't even give them the chance to get to know you. So how the fuck do they know the real you? They don't. Unless they got to know you. So what is it that they're telling you you're so great of a woman, this and all this stuff, blowing your heads up and shit? And they eat it alive. Social media is going to be a big reason why you're going to see a big decline in females getting married. I promise you. I promise you, because men are going to say, nah, fuck that. I'm not dating. I'm good. I promise you it's going to happen. And it's already happened. And it's unfortunate. It's really sad because it shouldn't have to be that way. It's not even supposed to be that way. That's not the way that God made it. All this fighting women and men fighting over. This is crazy. Why do you deserve a woman or man if you think it's all about you? I don't understand this shit. But the problem is they're still getting them. That's the issue. You got a lot of people running around thinking it's all about me and bow down to me. I'm the fucking king or queen of fucking England and whatever, France. You know what I mean? But I want the relationship benefits. And they're getting it. That's a woman and man. They're both getting relationship benefits without committing to people. They're getting it from this person, this person, over here and over there, everywhere you look. But I feel like it's a deception. I feel like it's more like the devil deceiving them, because in the end, it's going to be too late. They're going to basically, I don't know the word, but it's like cash out now. It's like when you're gambling, you won like 50,000 gambling somehow or some shit. Go home. They don't do that. They got the shit in the palm of their hand. You know what I mean? What do I mean by that? When a woman's like from 21 to 30, maybe, sometimes older women too, but for the most part, everybody telling her she's the best, she looks so good and all this and all that, and most women can't handle that. They fumble that shit. Instead of, there's that great guy, I should stick with him. They don't do that shit. They get big-headed, bow down to me, men ain't nothing, because I get men in my face every single day. So I must be better than men, right? But they don't understand that I could be a handsome guy, right? And I have sex just like a woman, but I can't just go around and get women just because I'm handsome. Women ain't going to flood my inbox just because I'm handsome. It don't work that way. But it works that way for a woman, but it does not register in her head that, what did I really do to be perceived as this great woman? A lot of times it's nothing. They didn't do anything. And that's the issue. Versus a woman who actually did things to become a great woman. There's a difference. So you got a lot of women running around thinking that they are females, my bad. You got a lot of females running around thinking that they are women, and they have not even reached to that status. There's so many things that make up a woman, the definition. You're not even in the same ballpark. But you think you are because your so-called vagina got all these men in your face. And you're not going to be able to reach the full potential of becoming a great woman because you're going to be content with that. I got all these men. I ain't got to become a better woman. Think about it. Because as a man, that don't work that way. And so what? You handsome. So that don't mean we're going to pick you. Now you got to figure out other shit. Okay, I'm handsome, but I'm still not getting the women. I got to do this. I got to do that. See, men, and for the most part, we got to do all these things to be recognized. A woman don't. Or female don't. And a lot of times, it makes the good women look bad. Like when you hear shit like this makes good women look bad. It makes men think that it's all women. And it's unfortunate, man. It really is. And a lot of them going to fall by the sword, man. And I blame men first because men should have been in the household. It wasn't, and guess what happens? They don't know the worth of the man. They don't know. A lot of them are being raised by single mothers, man. And a lot of y'all think it's race and all this other shit. My shit cut off. I don't think it's race for the most part. I'll say this though. I think it's all of them that do this shit. But I will say, I feel like, I hate to say it, I feel like when it comes to my race, I feel like there's a disconnection of how important a man is. At least like of the other races, they might still feel like I'm the prize and fuck men and all that, but they understand the importance of a man. They understand that a man can be a benefit to my life, even if I want to be this bad bitch running around thinking I'm better than everybody. At least the other races of women understand the importance of a man. And that's why you see a lot of my races of women suffering. Because they don't understand the worth of a man. And it's the man's fault for not being there. If the man was there, she would know. Like, I know what a great man is because my dad is. So it's got to stop, man. It's got to stop. But don't get it twisted. It's all of it. It's all races of women that do this shit. It's just that, at least for the most part, when it comes to the other races of women, at least they understand that a man has value. These women have been told by their moms, there is no value in these men. Just use them for this and that, and that's all they good for. And that's why they run around with their fucking hairs all high like they better than everybody. But that shit only gonna last about 10 years. And then what? See, once a woman gets older, or female, once a female gets older, she actually has to actually be a woman. Cause all that I look good shit don't work no more. Just like a man, when the man gets older, a nice car, that's not going to be enough to get a woman. Being handsome, that's not going to be enough to get a woman. It's going to take more than that. See, it works when you're younger, but when you get older, women demand more. Their standards become more, right? So the same thing, vice versa. Men demand more, but nobody's telling these women this. Cynthia G and all these fucking lying-ass fucking channels telling women to use men, you're the pride, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know the story. And this is where we at. And it's not going to change. It is not going to change. The only way this shit will change is men stop showing attention to those type of females. Just because she look good or you want to sleep with her, you gotta ignore them. Only pay attention to women who get it. Only pay attention to women who feel like men are valuable. All those other females, leave them. Let them be with each other. Seriously. But we don't want to do that. So therefore, this is where we at. Until y'all do that, you're going to get this. I just leave them in the inbox for a year and all that. Like they better than you. They think they're better than you. But they're not even. A lot of times, a lot of y'all men think that they're better. But they really not. Like you really on your shit and she probably ain't got nothing to offer for real. But since she got all this attention and all this other shit gassing her up, she thinks she's better than you and you think she's better than you. You don't know your worth. There goes that UPS truck again. But it's FedEx that I need. Motherfucker. They not going to know their worth until it's too late, man. They not going to know their. Sometimes it's not even knowing the worth of the man. It's knowing the worth of the female. Because a lot of shit, if you listen to how they talk and how they moving and shit, you be like, that don't even sound like no woman. That sound like some man. That sound like a man in a female's body. Because they don't know the worth of a female. That's why they do the dumb shit that they doing. They gonna keep doing it until it's too late. You know, you would think that they would look at other females and be like, I don't want to do that. I see how she got a kid by that guy and it ain't turned out too good for her. Nah, I don't want to do that. They don't do that though. They still on their high horse. They think it's not them. You know what I mean? And men do this shit too. You see what happened when dude got old girl pregnant and trying to fight for custody of his kid and he on child support and all that and you don't even listen. You go ahead, you sleep with the girl, no rubber, all that, and now look, you're stuck. I don't know, man. Until they know the worth of a man, it's a wrap. It is a wrap. It's a wrap for them for sure. It's unfortunate. They're not gonna get in the end. Right now they think everything is great. Like it's all good. I got everybody. I'm wrapping my finger, you know what I mean? But later they're gonna regret it. It's like they've been set up by Satan, the devil, in my opinion. I really believe this. I really feel like this is the devil doing this shit. And this is what happens when you use, you know, your looks that God gave you for evil. You deserve what you get. You know what I mean? You know God did not make you that make you good looking to be deceiving men and shit. You know better. But you're gonna do it. You're gonna do what the devil wants you to do. So therefore you're gonna pay. Plain and simple. A lot of you guys, you know what I mean? You got money and shit and you're using it for evil. You're using it for evil, using it to make women want to deal with you and shit. You know you don't want that girl. So why are you using your money like that? You know what I mean? You're going to pay for it too. You're going to pay for it too, man. All I know is I think the relationship is the prize. I believe it's the prize. I don't believe that there's one or the other. I don't understand why women want men to not think they're the prize. Why the fuck would I want a woman who don't think I'm the prize? That don't make no sense whatsoever. I'm supposed to think you're the prize, but you're not supposed to think I am. This is why I hate the female rap music. I hate it. I can't stand it, man. Because this is where this is all coming from. This is where this is all coming from. It's not going to stop either. Because some men are not weak. They're just not, they don't know no better. They think, okay, we're supposed to treat a girl good. And they don't realize a lot of women are running game on them. So they think they're doing what's right, but in the same token, it's making the females gassed up, the female players, and it's making them think that men are disposable. Then you got some who know better. They just simps, man. They just want to simp. They don't want to, they don't know the worth of themselves, therefore they can't see the worth of a female. That's why it's only, I don't care, I'll pay for sex. If you knew your worth, you're not paying for no fucking sex. You would just go get a woman that wants to sleep with you. Plain and simple. You would not accept sleeping with a woman that you got to pay for. It's not going to happen. Not when you know your worth. You're not even going to want to. Even if you want to fuck the girl, the fact of the matter is, the fact that she don't want to fuck you unless you pay for it, you're like, nah, I'm good. I'm worth more than that. You know what I mean? Kind of like a woman. A woman who know her worth of shit, she not gonna just sleep with you because you got some money. Because you like, here's some money, will you sleep with me? Woman who know her worth not gonna do that shit, man. She's just not gonna do it. But we're in this situation to where they are telling these women that men are basic. I don't know who's telling them. It's somebody. It's somebody telling them this shit. The men are, it could be the simps. For real. It could be the simps for the most part, saying that you the best thing ever type shit. But I think it's a lot to do with the females telling other females this shit. And I feel like they all gonna fall by the sword, man. And I hope that all the women that actually want to do right and shit, I hope they get all the good men, and I hope all the women that want to be the players and this and that, all this bullshit, I hope by the time y'all 30 or whatever, 30, 40, you don't get no good man. Matter of fact, I hope you get the players just like you. Since you wanted to be a player, I hope you get the male players. That's the only ones you deserve. You don't deserve no solid man. You don't deserve that. You got men willing to take care of females who got kids and all that, and they still running around thinking I'm the prize. And I'm not saying that you're not the prize. And I'm not saying only the man is the prize. I just don't understand how you cannot see that that man's the prize. A man is willing to take care of you. Got 3, 4 kids. Some of them be like, you got 3 or 4 kids and you don't got to work. And you still will have females running around. I'm better than him. I'm the prize. Because they think they can replace you so easy. Plain and simple. But it's the vagina that can replace you. It's not you. And you really can't replace me. You can replace somebody to fuck you. You can't really replace a good dude. Why would you want to? I feel like they want to be players. They want to be the man. I really feel like a lot of women want to be the man. They want to be like these men out here. That's how I feel. Also, you got to ask yourself, who do they be talking to when they say these men are sassy, they think they're the prize? You got to ask yourself this. Because if she was dealing with a guy who actually thought she was a prize, she wouldn't have to get on, she, whoever, I'm just saying, it's no particular person. She would not have to get on Facebook and say this. They would not have to get on social media all the time and say, these men think they're the prize. Because they would be dealing with a man who already makes them feel like they're the prize, so there wouldn't be no argument there. They're dealing with men who don't think that these women are good. So they're treating them bad, and now the women, well, he thinks he's better than me. Yeah, so why don't you get a man that don't think he's better than you? I don't know about y'all, but a woman is the prize. If I pick a woman, she's a prize to me. But I'm a prize too. Because like this says right here, a reward given to the winner of a competition. The competition is dating, basically. And the recognition of an outstanding achievement. The outstanding achievement would be like, I got a great woman. But you got these feminists telling these women that the man is not the prize. So let me get this straight. A guy that you won out of competition, basically, of dating, you're not supposed to recognize this guy as a great achievement? I don't understand it, man. I don't understand why these females gobble this shit up. Like, don't y'all see that y'all been misled? Y'all been misled out of a husband. That's what's going to happen. A lot of you younger ones, you don't care right now, but you will. Right now, you don't care. The younger, I say from 21 to 25, they don't care. Because as soon as she opens this phone, bro, or as soon as she walks to the gas station, there's thousands of men. But the older she gets, and she can still, and this is another thing, because a lot of them say, well, I'm always going to look good. You can still look good older, but you're still not going to be younger. They're still going to go after younger. That's just the way it is at some point. At some point. That's why a woman needs to, and so do men for real. For real, I feel like the man's clock is a little longer because it comes a little, because the way men are judged as far as their SMV values are a little different than the females, so it comes a little long. The age range is a little bit later for a man, as far as worth and all this shit. But a woman still could be valuable, you know. The only way a woman's still valuable when she gets older is if she's not playing around doing all this bad bitch shit. If she doing this bad bitch shit, she ain't gonna be, by the time she's 35, it's over with. It's over with. Now, if she was a woman who tried to do right, or she's with one guy in a relationship or marriage or some shit, she has a chance because she was preserving herself. But all this player bad bitch shit, you're done by the time you're 35. You might be done by 30. Because you're moving like a man. And that's why I don't agree with men moving this way either, by the way. Because usually when men move like these so-called bad bitches, by the time they're 35, it's over for them. You're done. You got 4 kids. You're not getting Beyonce, dog. It's too late. You know that woman that preserved herself until she's 30-something? Because she didn't want to deal with the knuckleheads? Now y'all 30, y'all 35. Let's say 35. You're not getting her. You got 5 kids. She's not dealing with that. She's looking for a guy who preserved herself. You fucked up. You fumbled. Because you thought, I'm a man, I could fuck anybody. It don't matter. It does matter. It does matter as a man. I get tired of hearing that shit too. I'm a man, so I can sleep with everybody. I know a lot of people right now that I work with that are kicking themselves because they got the wrong woman pregnant. Like, I literally, like, sometimes I'll be with helpers and I literally hear them arguing. The woman keeping the kid and all this drama. It's ridiculous, man. So you mean to tell me, y'all men trying to tell other men that it don't matter who you sleep with or get pregnant? You better wake the fuck up. It does matter. It does matter. Y'all just as bad as the females, cancerous to other females. Telling women it's all about them and they're not telling. How can women expect a man to want to be with her in a relationship, long term, forever, whatever, if you're not bringing any type of value? Now, I get tired of hearing value is money. Money is not the only fucking thing. That's the problem. Everybody think it's just money. That's not the only thing that a woman brings, or sex, or looks. My bad. When it comes to a man, it's usually just the money. That's not enough. But when it comes to females, it's usually just looks and sex. That's just enough. If that's all that it takes to get a man, think about it. What makes you think that the next woman can't get him? It's not going to be that easy to get a solid ass dude. And they wonder why they can't get a good dude. Because all you think you have to do is look good and that's it. Why don't you want to separate yourself from all the other women? Why you want to be like them? Why you want to be like the rest? Don't you want to stand out and be a woman that he can't find nowhere else? I don't understand why these moms are not teaching these chicks this. I don't understand why these moms are not teaching the worth of a man. It could be because she couldn't recognize it. Maybe that's why she's a single mother. Not always, but in a lot of cases, that's why. But it still goes back to be fair, it still goes back to 9 times out of 10, that woman not having a dad. Or not having a dad show her what a man is supposed to be. So I still blame men first. But that don't mean that women are innocent and they not getting blamed in this. It's both. It's the woman and the man. But the man's the leader, so I got to point the finger at him first. I will never believe that a woman ain't got value. I don't give a fuck how red pill, and I don't care if 99.9% of women are bad. I still understand. I still see the potential of a woman's worth. If they don't see it, I see it. I see that they can be great for a man. Now, if they don't see it, that's on them. I can't make them see it, but I believe that women could be great for a man. I don't look at it as, man, you're not, it's all about me, I'm the prize, and all this other dumb shit. All this superficial player shit that ain't gonna get you nowhere. You're only making it hard for yourself. I heard some of them say that these women are too easy. You're supposed to be, why would you make it hard for somebody you like? Ain't relationships hard enough? Or I'm gonna make it toxic because it's boring. Go do some shit. You don't have to be toxic to have fun in a relationship. These are the type of things that they are telling them. If you have daughters, I'm telling you right now, if I don't say, if you didn't get nothing from this video, if you have daughters, I'm trying to tell you, you better start talking to them, because this is the shit that's going on. This poison bullshit. And I ain't talking about just teenagers. I'm talking about like from probably teenagers to like 25. If they don't listen by 25, you just gonna have to let them just fuck around and bump their own shit. But man, look, man, it's a thing going on out here that's telling women to basically, it's causing, because I feel like the devil's here to steal, kill, and destroy, right? I feel like that's what's going to happen to a lot of females. It's going to happen to men too. But I feel like life was never meant, I don't think God ever meant for life to be hard for women. I think the females make it hard for their damn selves. By dumb shit. By doing dumb player, dumb ass shit, or choosing the wrong guy, just being hard-headed and shit. We all make mistakes, I get it, but damn. Apparently my hat ain't coming. As soon as I pull off, this bitch gonna show up, I guarantee you. It's a FedEx. How long does FedEx run, y'all? How long can FedEx run? It's supposed to be delivered. It said it was on its way. Guarantee you, as soon as I pull off, that motherfucker will show up. Guarantee it. I guess at the end of the day, we just have some women that want to be like, they want to be in love and they want to be with somebody. And then you just got some that want to be players. Just like men. You know what I mean? So really, that's why I say the good ones need to just learn how to learn the worth of yourself, so you'll know the worth of a woman or man, and you'll be able to spot out the good ones versus the bad ones. It's so night and day. If you can't figure it out by now, like if you say, I didn't know that she was a bad woman, I don't see how you didn't. Or if you say, I didn't know that he was a bad man, it's really not hard. Even if they try to wear a mask, it's not hard. It really ain't. Because if you know your worth, you're going to take your time with somebody, for one. So that mask is going to fall off if they wearing one. But some of them are so blatant, they don't even wear a mask no more. It's to the point that they feel like they can get men so easy, I don't even got to wear a mask no more. I'm the prize. These men ain't shit. Fuck them. But I'm trying to tell you, man, some of it is out of anger too. I will say that. I must say that. Some of it is because some man done them wrong. Right? So now I'm mad at every fucking body. Or I can't have the one I want, so I'm mad at everybody. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna make everybody feel like I feel. Since the one hurt me or didn't want me, now I gotta make everybody else feel that way type shit. That's not a good thing though. Cause karma. Why would you bring karma on yourself? I'm not about to do women wrong because of what some other woman done. Then I fumble a good woman. That's stupid. What did she do? She ain't got shit to do with it. People need to come out of hip-hop fantasy land. That's all I can say. I ain't even gonna say that because really it's a feminist fantasy land. It's a bunch of lies, man. It's okay to be an independent woman and all this other shit, but some people allow that to make them feel like men ain't worth shit at all. Or vice versa. Men will start to feel like a woman ain't worth shit. One day, though, y'all gonna regret that shit. Y'all gonna be like, man, I wish I had a great woman. You know what I mean? It's too late. You should have seen the worth when it was there. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, people not gonna see the worth of the opposite sex until they no longer have worth. You know what I mean? So you got 5 kids. No offense. If somebody got 5 kids, it is what it is. I'm not trying to, I don't even want to go there like that. But I have to, because I have to make a distinction. So now you got 5 kids and all this other shit going against you. Now you see the man's worth? Now it's harder. It's harder now. Even if the man did like you, he could try to like you, then the baby daddy showing up. Or vice versa, so people don't get offended. The man got 5 kids, and the girl trying to like, the female trying to like him. And now here comes the baby mama at the door and shit. It makes it harder. Why would you put yourself in that position? But they think that they got forever. That's the issue. That's why I make videos like this shit. And I hope the younger generation is listening. I'm trying to tell you, man, that bad bitch shit, you're making it harder for yourself. It's cute now, but it ain't gonna be cute forever. I promise you, you're gonna regret this shit. I don't understand how somebody could say they're the prize when you got an NBA basketball. You just, Travis Hunter. That girl, who is that girl? What did she do? What's so special about that girl? She ain't doing no Beyonce shit, right? And she's not even, I can see at least if she was like treating him like he's a prize. She don't even do that. So you got a 21-year-old man, basically a millionaire, right? Got the whole world in his hands. But he's with a woman who don't even recognize his worth or a man's worth and thinks it's all about her. I can see if he was with a good woman, but it don't look like it. What did she do so much that made her the prize other than just look decent and have a vagina? And that's the issue. So if I had daughters, if y'all don't get this shit clearly, if I had daughters, I'm going to let them know that your sex and your looks ain't enough. Not just for a man, but in general. That's 2 things out of a whole bunch of shit that makes a woman a woman. So let me get this straight. Because I look handsome, right? And I have a fucking penis, now I'm a great man? Think about it. You got women getting wiped up over women who should be wiped up simply because she got a vagina and has decent looks. It should not be that way, man. No one, how's that woman getting that lifestyle of that Travis Hunter? $300,000 in child support a month or something. What did she do? She didn't do shit. But she got picked over the other girl. Why? Because she looked better? We already know what time it is. Or she probably was running game. Because you know the female players, they know how to butter up men, just like the male players. They learn it from men, by the way, I feel. I feel like they was once good girls, and some men ran some game, and they learned the game, and I'm not going to be a good girl no more. I'm going to do what they're doing. I'm going to use what God gave me in the evil way, basically. That's why it's going to come back and bite them in the end, man. I don't understand. I don't know what else to say. Because you can't convince them any different. As long as I wake up and I got thousands of fucking inboxes and likes and shit, how you going to get through to somebody? How's this video going to register in somebody's head is on a high horse like that? They not. It's too late. They're already in too deep. They already bit the apple. It's too late, man, for some of them. And not all, but most of them, it's too late. until, like I said, they will realize a man's worth and their worth once their worth starts to really decline. Because some of them think they worth more than what they really are, but once they worth starts to decline, then reality will strike. Like, damn, it really wasn't. They really didn't love me. They just wanted my pussy. They just wanted to keep fucking. Now I got these 3 kids, and now I can't even get a man like that. Matter of fact, I could have been a lawyer or some shit. A lot of young females need to be trying to be lawyers and whatever instead of trying to be bad bitches. That's a dead end, man. Have you ever seen the movie Players Club by Ice Cube? Well, that's what happens to most bad bitches. It's not really the men you gotta worry about, even though men could actually hurt you because you hurt them. You know, you got women stealing from them and all kind of shit. But it's the Most High that you gotta worry about. It's the Most High that you gotta worry about, man. So I guess I'm gonna pull off because apparently ain't no FedEx delivering this late. These motherfuckers, man. It's been like 2 weeks and I ain't got my fucking hat. Even though I think women are the prize too, I just want to ask a lot of women something. Or people who think that men aren't the prize. Put it like that. Because it's not all women. Some women get it. They know the worth of a fucking man. They're not dumb. You know what I mean? If you're the prize so much and the man's not, let me put it like this. The only way you are the prize and the man's really not is if you like Beyonce dating me. If you want to be real about it, that'd be like Beyonce dating me. Then she's the fucking prize. It's pretty obvious. But where do women do that shit at? Most of them say, I'm not bringing nothing to a man because I'm the prize. I'm only going to look good in sex, if that. And they want to run around and say that there's some special reward for a man. Remember, we just read the fucking definition. How's that a special reward for a man? Because you look good in sex. So men are just supposed to be okay with just looks and sex, but meanwhile you want the whole entire world and then the universe. It don't make sense, man. How you the prize? You demand way more. You're only the prize because I find you special, but in the sense of why they're saying they're the prize because they're better than you, basically. Well, if you're better than me, why aren't you giving me more than I'm giving you? And I think men should give women more. I think men are supposed to be the providers and all that. So don't get it twisted and say that I said that, you know, a woman should take care of a man. I never said none of that. I think I speak for most men when I say that the more a woman appreciates and don't feel entitled as much, the more we want to give to her. Don't nobody want some entitled bad bitch popping off at the mouth, demanding everything. Nobody want to give you nothing. Unfortunately, the only thing men will do want to give you is sex, and that's why this shit's happening. If men would take away the intention and sex from them type of females, we wouldn't have this problem. Because you shouldn't be dealing with those type of women anyway. You should be paying more attention to women who know the worth of men. Y'all men want to know why you having so much problems with females and shit? Because you're not dealing with females who know the worth of a fucking man. Now, granted, a woman gotta like you, but I guarantee you'll have a lot better experience when you're dealing with women who actually think men are valuable and don't think men are just some tool or this or that. Same thing with y'all women, vice versa. You're dealing with a man who just thinks you're a sex toy. What? Oh my God, man. Y'all make me scared to have daughters. And I want a daughter. I want a daughter and a son. If I had the choice, I wouldn't just want all sons. I want a daughter too. It's different. But man, this shit right here, man, I don't know, man. This shit make you scared to have a daughter, man, because it's just tough, man. It really is. And it's scary to have a son too, I'm sure, but man. It'd be the same ones that say they love men so much. I love my men, blah, blah, blah. Your actions don't back it up. Do you even know what a man is? I'm wondering. I'm really wondering, do they know what a man is? I don't think they do. Or maybe you do know the worth of the man. And maybe that's why you choose certain ones, but it's all about you. It's not about the man. I got to remember that. You got some women, they just don't care about men. It's all about them. You got to remember that. Just like there's some men, they just not going to care about y'all women. They just not. No matter how much you like them and you think they're attractive, you got to understand that some men, they just don't. It's not about women with them. It's about them. It don't matter who you are. That's just what it is, man. But I'm going to let y'all go, man. Just know that the man and the woman is the prize. Or you could just say the man or the woman isn't the prize, the relationship is. Or the situation or whatever y'all got going on. The best thing God ever made for man, as far as my opinion, is the woman. Other than breath and kids. That's the only thing that I will say that is better than anything that God's ever given a man. Because, if I have kids, they definitely come first. Because I would want the mom to put them over me too. So I can't put kids over the mom. I don't give a fuck. Okay, you the mom, but you still come after. Period. You come after. My kids is the greatest thing, but you gave them the kid. You give me the kid, so I mean, I guess it's part of you too. Y'all get the point, though, man. Y'all gotta stop this fighting over women and men shit, and you just gotta learn how to filter out who's good and who's not. It's just a bunch of apples, and you gotta figure out what apples are good, which ones aren't, before you become a bad apple, because that's what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a lot of bad apples out this motherfucker. They don't care. Hurt people hurt people. Hurt people hurt people. I try to love a man. Fuck that shit. It's all about me. Bow down, little bitch ass male. Basically. And then y'all men, thinking what you're private, you fall for it. You fall for it, man. Because you don't know. If you knew the worth of a woman, there's no way you'd be attracted to some shit like that. There's no way that you know the worth of the woman, right? Or know the worth of yourself and you're attracted to women talking like that. I don't understand. Like, you want to be that bitch? Now you starting to seem like you in a closet or some shit. I don't care how much I think she's attractive, how much I would want to fuck or whatever. If she started talking like she better than me and shit, I'm not fucking with you. Because I know my experience with a woman who thinks that I am the prize, it's going to be a better experience. Like that dude say, yeah, you might look a little better than her, but she treats me right and this and that. Same thing. Just like a lot of y'all men think it's all about looks or sex or something with females sometimes. Sometimes a woman leave you for another guy because that guy treated her better. But you think it's because of sex or some other shit, which proves that you don't understand the worth of yourself or the female. That's why you think the sex is the reason why she left. It's just dumb. Or you'll have women say, why are you with that ugly girl? I look better than her. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you might. But but looks is only one thing. She probably got all the other shit that you don't have. And technically, she still look good. what, you look slightly better? You got a little bit better eyebrows or some dumb shit? Fuck out of here with that, man. Ain't nobody choosing that shit over no complete female. It don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. I mean, if you a man and you want to fumble all your worth and shit, then go ahead, choose one of them girls. Go ahead, Travis Hunter. But me, personally, either be alone, or if you like somebody, make sure that they really like you. And if you can't get that, then just stay alone. But never will I just bow down like a bitch because she looks good. So do I. She got a vagina. I got a private too. Like, there's nothing you got that I don't have. So I don't understand what... I don't understand it. I really don't. Oh, I know what it is. You can open your phone and you got thousands of men in it, and I can't do that as a male because I'm not, just because I look good and have a private part, it don't work the same way for me as it does for you. Now I get it. And that's why women aren't becoming great women. So, long story short, y'all men want better women. It starts with us. Yes, if women want better men, they have to have standards too. But women are not the leaders. If we can get the men to cooperate, then there'll be better men for women to choose from. And all the bad women that y'all talking about, or we talking about in this video, we wouldn't even look at them. We would only look at the women who get it. Y'all not, go ahead, man. I'm done talking, man. Why even make this video, man? Y'all don't listen anyway.